Whew. Okay. Um. So, I should probably just let the music continue playing. Just turn the volume a little bit. So we are resuming our Bayonetta stream. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to start a little bit earlier tonight because if I really power through it, I may actually be able to finish the game. Uh, if depending on how things go, maybe we'll do a power stream that just go until for a good long while, or and try to clear the finish the game, or stop a little early, make this a short one, and then make the next one a short one. But yeah, we do have a few hours left in the game. I don't like saying exactly, how many hours left because when I'm playing a game for people that may not be as familiar with it, I like to the ending to story just unfold on its own and for the end to come at its own pace. Just putting out some announcements for people. For anybody who might want to watch. And getting myself a little bit of a drink. My drink for tonight is just, straight shots of pumpkin jack rum. Not much at a time. I really don't want to go overboard tonight. There we go. Get it started. Right. Hey, Neos, how's it going? Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm just getting things started. Putting out announcements and all that. Making sure all my ducks are in a row. Making sure all my windows are positioned. I really want to be able to keep track of how the stream is going, just because I've been having some technical issues with the stream lately. So I want to make sure that I want to be aware of if it ever dips out, because it has a couple times, and much to my dismay. Alrighty, so I think that is everything. All that's left now is to start the game. I really do like the song. And we are very likely going to listen to it in tonight's stream. I'm gonna let it play out. Doesn't have much time left. It gets me moving. Now, this is actually, I believe this song is actually a remix of a past game, Splash Wave, that was released for the Sega, maybe like an arcade game. There are a lot of references to older games in at least Bayonetta 1. In Bayonetta 2, not so much, but Bayonetta 1, there's definitely some love given to some of the arcade Sega games of yore, such as Afterburner. And again, you will see why and how they fit in. Alright, let us start up Steam and the game. Or maybe we can just start up the game without Steam. Or maybe I need to start up Steam. Okay, give me a minute while Steam starts up. Ugh, why does it always have to update? Like, seriously, every 3 hours, I think Steam has an update. Anytime now. God, I wish I could play this outside. It is 35 degrees out. That would be awesome. All right. There we go. And go.
Sega.
Uh-oh.
In your wickedness, you have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with one of the light. Our laws are clear. They demand you be eternally imprisoned. As for the impure child, she must be kept from the path of the dark arts forever.
Rise, my child. Rise to realize your true potential. Unleash your power and awaken the eyes of the world.
Bayonetta.
God, that is such a cool intro. It's short and sweet. So I feel okay playing it each time. Alright, so last time we actually missed a missed an item needed to get a weapon, but I sped run the last level and went back and grabbed it. So anyway, we are actually continuing on to this one, Paradiso, A Sea of Stars. We have not a whole lot of the world, besides, like, you know, just the world at large has been divulged, and it is basically about 3 dimensions overlapping each other. Paradiso, which is basically the world of the sages, which the world of light, which the Lumen sages worshipped. There is Inferno, which is the world of darkness, and the one that the Umbra witches worshipped, and from which those respective clans drew their power. And then there's the world of chaos, the world in between, or the human world. It has a lot of names, and that is the world where, you know, humans exist. And there are these. We have been flipping in and out of Paradiso and the world of chaos, and there's also the space in between called Purgatory. We learned about that. We learned a little bit about just why we are going into these little pockets, and just more about the world. But as far as the story has unfolded, not a whole lot of happened, except for the presence of a strange young girl. We found a little girl wandering around these very dangerous areas. A girl that's clutching this stuffed animal to her. And she's crying, she's scared, she doesn't know what to do, she's completely hopeless. Bayonetta confronted her, and right off the bat, this strange girl calls Bayonetta Mummy. That's all she calls her, Mummy! And it irks Bayonetta so much. She does not like being called, hey, Dante. No. It's not hey, Dante that she doesn't like being called. It is, you know, Mummy. She does not, she hates the name. So, after telling her repeatedly, don't call me Mummy, and telling her not to cry, she allows this girl to follow her, essentially, and she will protect her just as long as she behaves. Unfortunately, turns out that, this girl is a little bit more important than she thought. That voice, it keeps, this fatherly voice that keeps saying, my dear sweet child, keeps telling her that this girl is important to her, that her destiny is linked to this child. She doesn't know why, but it doesn't help her her case because she doesn't not really want to hang around with this kid. Well, eventually she comes across Luca and she thinks, you know what? It'll be better if you hang on to this kid. And so she handed this little girl, Cereza, her name is, by the way, she handed Cereza off to Luca, who's off. Sorry, I'm getting stuff stuck in my throat. He's off to find answers about Vigrid and the Lumen Sages, kind of like Bayonetta is. And now it seems like that their paths have kind of come together, because Bayonetta knows that in order to find the strange left eye stone that originally sent her down this path, she went to Vigrid, and learning more about this strange European town called Vigrid, she learned that it is very much connected to this corporation called Ithavoll Group. And apparently that is where she can find more information about the stone. And what do you know, Luca's trail sent him to Ithavoll Group as well. So both of them are heading to this mega corporation that is situated on a reclusive, ironclad island called Isla del Sol. An island that is so reclusive and exclusive that it has its own anti-air system. And even though tourists are allowed in Vigrid after very, very intense background checks, it seems like that only permissed parties are allowed on Isla del Sol. Well, that's not going to stop an investigative journalist with the mystery of his father's death to solve, and a woman who's out to find her memories. They're out for the truth. And at some point, we got sidetracked into this heavenly body that obviously takes place in Paradiso. So we're going to work our way there before we can make our way to Ithavoll Group and on Isla del Sol. So let us resume.
I've been there before. Jean? Cereza? The little one? Tentacles? Why did it have to be tentacles?
Ooh, mini Bayonettas. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna start this chapter, this one over again. I have the wrong stuff equipped right now, and it is getting me fucked. All right, so just gonna Whoops. No, I didn't mean to go to the gates of hell. No! Shit, shit! Oh, hold on. How many halos do I have? Oh, that's right. I'm saving up my halos for a, that's what oh my god, I don't have the, Muna Mahakala yet. Oh my god, I thought I had it equipped. That's right, and here's the thing, I need like 1,000 halos before I can get the Muna Mahakala. 1,000 halos, that's nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Let's put the right stuff on. I like having one set be Scarborough Fair, and the other one just be, something else. Let's see. Honestly, I'm more of a fan of Lieutenant Kilgore than I am of Shuraba. Even though Shuraba was kind of broken in this one, a lot of people just know how to use Kilgore. Sorry, hiccups. Wrong one! Didn't mean to touch that one. Yep, that didn't kill her. Okay, there's nothing really of a note to check here, so we may as well just go down. By the way, there's a grapple that I really want to see if I can get off, and it requires Kolshedra. It's kind of tricky to get off. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and put Odette on both of these. Turn around. There we go. One by one, we are putting the gears together. And as you can see, we are in another one of Vigrid's plazas. grace and glory. You... Going to go ahead and grab the fire claws. The fire claws are very useful, so... Now, we are actually going to go... Let's see, where do we need to go? There are two paths we can go. We can either go west, or we can turn east, because if we go this way... There is a hidden Alfheim. Now I'm going to switch things up again. Let's see, I'm going to put... Scarborough Fair on my hands and Kilgore on my feet. And a Moon Pearl in the process. Alright, that was two. Let's see what this Alfheim has in store for us. Wicked Weaves. No problem. Now, unfortunately, that means we're going to use the kind of cheat method here. Oh, I didn't even see these guys there. Wake up so I can actually see you guys. Yeah, so Odette is actually doing me harm here because it's making a lot of my attacks a lot longer range than they should be. The thing is, you don't want to hit them with anything that is not a Wicked Weave, and Odette was making my basic attacks building up to the Wicked Weave a lot longer range. Okay, gonna switch back to Just because. I feel like Cool Shedra needs a little bit more love. And I just love Cool Shedra. It is such a cool weapon. I don't know if I got the magic that was in one of those pots. Okay, so now we go back here. Spin the island in the opposite direction, and we can move on. And by the way, yes, I see it. Just like it back in regular Vigor, you go up here and there's a little something. A red hot shot. There's like only 2 places, I believe, in the game where you can find a red hot shot out in the world. It's a long way to the other side. I wonder if I'll be able to reach it if I stay in human form. There's an obvious cue too. Cat up! And if you look down there, there's an Umbran Tear of Blood. So let's go grab it before it can fly off. Gotcha. Completely forgot that I had those claws equipped. Continuing on, hey, it's a Vigor Chapel. It's where we first encountered the shadow of Cereza. Of what? I just fought you! I also dodged that. Yeah, that one hit I took was really stupid. So yeah, what were those guys? Those were... Oh, are they actually not listed in here? They may not be listed in here. So anyway, you saw that those are off-color versions of 2 bosses that we fought in the past for Titudo and Temperantia. However, because they were off-color, they're sort of like, you know, weakened versions of them, and their names were, respectively, Fortitude and Temperance. That's it. So anyway, let's see what these guys are. The Braves. It can be said that Braves are capable of carrying God upon their shoulders. Moving in groups of 3, each Brave wears a halo with the second sphere powers upon its head. However, when necessary, Braves can combine 3 of their bodies into one true form, a first sphere cherubim. Boasting the most brute strength of all the inhabitants of Paradiso, an unknown number of evils have faced judgment at the hands of the Braves. By the way, when they all combine, they do like the Super Sentai poses. Golem, that gigantic shifting cube. Long ago, to protect their homeland from invasion, the Umbra and Lumen came together to develop a giant weapon. Only the Lumen and Umbra knew the secrets to controlling its By the way. Okay, just making sure that my voice was actually coming through. I was worried that my mic was muted. Okay. Only the Lumen and Umbra knew the secrets to controlling its enormous form, causing it to transform into monsters capable of attacking foes. The Golem, as it called it, would become powerful in accordance to its master's strength. The Golem's control center is its core, which receives the orders of its master. It is the weak point of the device, however, no weapon is capable of destroying it. Numerous golems were constructed in case of war, but they were secreted away in another dimension. Now, even 500 years after the two clans' destruction, the golems remain hidden away, still under the master's orders. Ironic, the cars! If humans were truly able to see angels, they would never expect an angel to appear as an automobile. However, it goes without saying that Ironic has existed since long before even the concept of history. Making myself another drink. Ironic is charged with spreading the message of divine will across Paradiso, and is most commonly depicted as a boxy form with 4 wheels capable of achieving great speeds. Faster than even the wind, it can cross Paradiso, thousands of times larger than the human world, in nary a single day. Ironic is first known to have appeared before humanity in the mid-18th century, coinciding with the start of the Industrial Revolution and the development of the first steam-powered automobiles. Kinship. Kinship, as one of the second sphere powers charged with defeating evil beings, is responsible for transporting the forces of Paradiso onto the battlefield. Leading countless angels to the front lines, catching sight of Kinship's magnificent flying appearance is analogous to many of the arrival of true happiness. It's thought that Kinship is the amalgam manifestation of the ark that saved a foolish human race from the devastating flood described in the Book of Creation within the scriptures of Ithavoll. And finally, Temperantia, the last boss we faced. Temperantia, the true embodiment of the cardinal virtue of temperance, is often illustrated as an epic giant. Its body rising like a castle, Temperantia possesses 2 tree-like arms, a composed figure said to illustrate the total reverence in which the Laguna are held by the faithful. When the true power of the virtue of temperance is laid upon our world, it is said to come as a tornado, capable of swallowing an entire country. Humans are helpless to guess at the impetus behind the divine will, whether it be anger or happiness, and are left only with prayers and promises of personal temperance, if only the heavens should make the storm subside. By the way, you also have a new infernal demon, Hecatonchie, which is a giant of Greek legend. A giant endowed with 6 fearsome arms capable of pulverizing mountains. Those unfortunate enough to fall underfoot of the demon are subject to days-long violent earthquakes. Lacking knowledge but brimming with brutality, it is said that even the most powerful of conjurers should take heed in the danger this beast presents. The floating island took quite a hit and is now spinning. It will take good timing to jump across. It's like a baby face on a worm! Alright, we can do this. And done.
Bad boy.
I hate those. Light is shining through the cracks. This wall looks weak enough to break through. Oh god, we're still spinning. Oh god. And... Shit! I mean, ship! I'm gonna put these on here and these on here. Oh yeah, that's useless against them. Yeah, this is like the one good use for breakdance. Oh, it's so wiggly. Ugh. I hate kinship so much. Alright, so your reward for... Here's the thing. That is a completely optional fight. If you want, you could just bail that platform and jump down in that direction. But if you fight the kinships, they form a platform here. And you get a moon pearl. Half a moon pearl. However, that's not all. If you look over there, there's another platform. Cat up, bounce, bounce, bird up. Ta-da! And you get a broken witch heart. Unfortunately, we do not have 4 yet. Now, we can't just jump straight here. Back to our platform, and now we can proceed. Nice statues. That looks trustworthy. Aw. Cute little fearless statue. Unfortunately, I feel like that if we want all of the, I feel like if we want all of the... By the way, did I miss any Alfheims? I don't think I did so far. If we want all of the encounters, then we do have... I think it's this statue we have to destroy. Or it gives us an arcade bullet. Yep, arcade bullet. I knew it was one or the other. You asshole! Oh yeah. I thought I was high enough that I wouldn't have to worry about that. Again, do not worry about using your torture attacks on these guys. That's right, I meant to change weapons. Put that on here, and this on here. The trip trick is not going to work here because he has the... Here we go, now we have the... That's it, that's the trip trick. Thank you, I'm glad you're having fun. Welcome, by the way.
What happened to Mummy?
Well, you see, she just went to look for something, that's all. I can't believe that witch, placing a poor helpless child under her spell. If she did anything to this little girl's parents, I swear.
Mommy.
No need to cry. We'll get you to your mom in no time. Here, I've got some candy if you want.
What is this? It's yummy.
I don't know. It's candy. Strawberry, I think?
Hey, Kitty, I've got some yummies. Would you like some?
Is that cat your friend?
Yes, he is. His name is Cheshire. He's cute, isn't he?
Cheshire. What a stupid name. Well, so much for taking the highway. That just means we're gonna have to find something else. Now, all I have to figure out is what to do about you. So, Cerecita, that woman's really your mom?
Uh-huh. My mummy is strong, and she protects me from scary monsters.
Monsters? I don't think you know who the real monsters are. Huh?
Yeah, he didn't. He thought the name Cheshire was stupid because remember, Bayonetta is constantly calling Luca Cheshire. All right, some people have an issue with Yuri Lowenthal because he doesn't have that many voices. But honestly, I really like the guy. I love his voice. I think it is very amiable, and his delivery is I think that's really his strongest point. His delivery is outstanding. So even if doesn't have a very broad range, I still like Yuri Lowenthal. Who's the voice actor for Luca? And now that we have 200,000 halos, we're gonna get.
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people may have a thing for the 45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
The highly sought after Moon of Mahakala. Braces blessed by the Shiva, the Indian goddess of destruction, said to have been crafted by the witch Yaxi while serving the Empire. Legend states the braces have the power to repel an enemy's attack. Yaxi was purported to have been invincible, as her mastery of this technique allowed her to nullify any attack, no matter what the strength. Hiccups. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and try. Vijayanagara. I probably butchered that. Vijayanagara. I'm gonna try. Or, I try my best. Okay, so anyway, let me just, do a quick one of the things I like about this is all the lore behind these. Sergei's lover, made by Matriona, a witch from the Principality of Moscow, this bracer allows the user to call upon the strength of the demon to the witch that they are contracted and divide themselves into multiple beings. By using this treasured item, Matriona was able to face several foes at once during her battle. Her exploits have recently come back into vogue, leading her to become the model for the Russian Matryoshka folk dolls. That's the stacking dolls inside of each other. Okay, so that one, you'd quickly deplete your magic gauge and create clones of yourself that attack by your side. Used to summon the infamous band of demon youth known as the Little Devils, which is, by the way, the name that the development team gave themselves. This item allows communication with the residents of Purgatorio. By using this device, one is able to temporarily contact the Little Devils, calling upon the power to attack one's foes. I'm not going to read through all these immediately. So basically what that one does is calls upon all these little minions to fight for you. It's okay. It's okay. I'll read the rest, as I come into them. Or at least, when I make a few trips back here, I'll read a couple more. Alright, so, we are... this terrible tentacle-filled arena is our next stop, but before we do that, we're going to turn around here and do that, because... Jump, jump. There's a secret. Please be 4. Aha, it's 4! We get more life. Alright, so anyway, how does the Muna Mahakala work? Okay, so you push the control stick in the direction of the enemy the instant that you are attacked. You can block a lot of attacks in this game, and some, extremely powerful ones. As long as you push in the direction that the attack is coming from. You'll just pow! You'll block it and you will negate it. However, this move has a special component to it. If you attack, within something like 2 frames of the attack landing, not only will you parry it, but you'll slash through the enemy and enter Witch Time. Not just Witch Time, an extended Witch Time after doing damage to them. Why is this so important? Well, that is also important for the enemy that we just faced, which is Gracious and Glorious, different from Grace and Glory. You may have noticed that those guys, instead of being red and blue, they were black and gold, just like Trump Tower. Within the 9 ranks of the angelic hierarchy, the highest-ranking seraphim are charged with governing the love and zeal for the Creator. The pure white armored Gracious and the black armor-clad Glorious are often sighted in pairs. However, their existence itself remains legend, subject to rumors of varied veracity. Supposedly gifted with incredible godlike powers, there are no records of Gracious or Glorious appearing on the battlefield of evil. However, it is said that this is because a mere taste of their power is enough to destroy the world, devastating all in its path, both the record and the record keeper. So you may have noticed that during this fight, I had a little bit of trouble activating Witch Time. Well, yeah, that is why these guys are so terrible. You cannot enter Witch Time. Dodging their attacks will not enter Witch Time at all. And they have a couple more... No, they don't. No, that's right. I forget their attacks are. Yeah, their attacks are pretty much the same as Grace and Glory. But the big deal with them is that Witch Time is canceled. Unless you do a perfect parry with the Muna Mahakala. That is the only way that will activate Witch Time against these guys. So it is possible, but it is extremely tricky. By the way, there's an achievement for doing a perfect parry 3 times in a row. I got it entirely by accident. Facing these guys, by the way, speaking of, check out these statues. See? Thank you for waiting patiently. This will kill him. Hate those guys. Thankfully, they are very, very rare. Alright, by the way, I think there's one more Alfheim, and that is going all the way back. I could be wrong, so bear with me if I am wrong. Yep, there it is. Okay, just use Angel Arms. These ones are really easy. Oh man, I had the best Angel Art right there! I should have just used that!
You've been naughty.
And we already got our new Broken Heart, so that's just going to be 1 of 4. Okay, where are we going now? Yeah, alright. Now we... Now we can head toward that arena down below. Yup! Can't fly over there. You gotta... Oh, God, these guys are gold. We got more! Okay, now we have a golden inspired. There are several ways to take him out. Ah, he's going up. He's going out of range. Oh yeah, I forgot when you're in witch time. Yeah, I forgot when you're in witch time you can walk on water. guy can be a little annoying. Come on, where are you? This is the second one. Got a terrible time score for that one. Yeah, sometimes when you activate these statues, the inspired, yeah, silver time. The inspired can actually be like flying way too high up in the sky to reach. And getting here should be no problem. Uh-oh. Gold. Oh, platinum!
I should have been a pole dancer.
Okay, I'll take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire! Round over.
140. Not bad, not bad. What to use it on? I could get 140 halos, which I think I'll actually use. And now, Chapter 11, the Cardinal Virtue of Justice. Didn't we just fight a Cardinal Virtue? Yes, we did. To get to anything... I think... let's just save our halos for now.
Don't panic. I'm here. There's no need to worry about a thing.
Get them, Mummy, get them!
Mommy.
Can't you see? Mummy's fighting the bad monsters for us. Mister, if you don't open your eyes, you'll miss everything. Look at these.
Cerecita, this is way too dangerous.
Well, Kitty, what do you think we should do? He's hurt you, has he? Well, we can't be having that now, can we?
Eustidia.
Let's rock, baby!
Yeah, that white stuff is sticky. Okay, I was supposed to stop at that one. Ah. The platform raised. This is actually quicker, you know what?
Still not enough, you say? You can go another round, can't you?
Lo solo causis hojas, non si lonci la pilar.
The Lumen Sage.
Ulso, calasa,
are my new best friends. I suppose one of them is an adult, so they should be okay.
Not bad, not bad. Can do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire! Round over.
I think I'm good on green lollipops and pretty much everything. Oh, by the way, the magical flute. You play that and it just does, you know, just damages nearby angels. Not a big deal. I'd rather have me hellos. Chapter 12, The Broken Sky. I think we could... Let's buy some stuff from the Gates of Hell.
No matter how much you ask, I'm not putting a chainsaw on your arm. So what do you want?
First, let me check to see something. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have... Oop. Yeah, I've only been playing for an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, let's just keep going. Alrighty. So, let's see. Accessories. Police butterfly. It is said that long ago, the witch Turnadot crafted this treasure while in the service of the Queen of Lasha, hoping that the butterfly would give users divine protection. Butterflies of protective flood around the bracelet's user, absorbing attacks on their behalf before breaking up. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. It uses magic the whole time that it is out, or until all the butterflies disappear, which in Bayonetta 2 you get 4, I think. But anyway, it'll absorb 4 attacks before dissipating, and I think it is continuously draining on your magic power while it is. Let's see, Celine's Light. An ancient brace crafted by the Egyptian witch Cleopatra. When its wearer is attacked, witch time will be instantly triggered, expending magical power. As leader of the Egyptian practitioners of magic, Cleopatra developed this guard to assist those who had trouble grasping the finer points of witch time. Okay, so this one will basically make it so... Here's the thing. You will still take damage. However, it'll absorb a little bit of magic and just instantly trigger witch time. That's not, you know, it's not just gonna cancel anything. But we are gonna cancel this. Starvedinyeta. American Navajo legend states that these bracers were crafted by the witch known as Yenaldoshi. They allow its users to replenish their vitality by taunting an enemy. Turquoise, shunned as a source of magical power, is still used today by Navajo talismans. Evil Heart Rosary. This one's actually pretty useful in the right context. Magical beads crafted by the witch Ako while in the service of the ancient Japanese queen Himiko. When its user dodges incoming danger, the beads will launch a magical counter-strike against the attacker. While the attack is incredibly powerful, it sucks the emotional strength from its user, stripping them of the ability to activate witch time. So this is actually a really, really good accessory in the right context. You can no longer use witch time, but whenever you dodge an attack, it leaves behind a little bomb that just... It blows up and staggers and damages nearby enemies. It is good against Gracious and Glorious because they cancel witch time anyway. And it's really good when you're using the Bracelet of Time, which we will not get for a while, and is honestly not that great in this game. It is incredible in Bayonetta 2. But in Bayonetta 1, it's but still, it has its moments. And by the way, Gaze of Despair. This is the one that I was talking about. Cursed braces containing the soul of Muso Koroni, an ancient African goddess said to be the goddess of discord. Placing these bracers upon one's arms is said to be an affront to Paradiso, summoning upon its wearer the wrath of the heavens. During the witch hunts, the Milanese witch Caraba was forced into these gauntlets, in which she was brutally murdered by angels. So, if you wear this this accessory, every enemy you encounter will be enraged. And that is a good thing and a bad thing. It is a bad thing in that it will do more damage and attack you more frequently and more aggressively. It is a good thing in which it might, if your timing is off, by longer telegraphs, then the shorter telegraphed attacks might actually be better for you. You might be able to time their attacks, incoming attacks easier, and for enemies that don't attack as often, you're instigating their attack. And finally, when you defeat them, you get extra halos. So if you want a halo farm, get good and wear this. And the Eternal Testimony. A treasured article worn only by the Elders of the Umber Witches. These bracelets are both incredibly powerful and symbols of status, said to have been crafted by the ancient and universally feared witch Queen Azen. Slipping this onto one's arms would allow one to regenerate their magical powers. Legend states that the strange crow's head on the braces is actually Azen transformed, and she will severely punish anyone who attempts to use the bracers that she deems unworthy. So basically what that one does is, as long as you wear that, whenever your magic will always automatically regenerate up to 2 orbs. That's small orbs. So it's... Does that... Yeah, I'm just gonna log out of my friends list, just in case. Hold on. Steam, don't do this to me. Steam's being a bit of a pain right now. You know what? I'm just gonna do this from the main Steam menu because the overlay is not cooperating with me. Alright, there we go. So basically what that does is that you will never... it takes a little bit to activate after you drain all your magic to 0. It takes a little bit of time to activate, but then you'll just regain 2 orbs of magic automatically. It has its uses, but 500,000 halos, it's not worth saving up. Like at the start. So honestly, if I were to get another one, it would be the Evil Heart Rosary or the Gaze of Despair if you want to go halo farming. We're not going to do any halo farming right now. So let's just, should I get the Evil Heart Rosary? I mean, yeah, it does have its uses, but otherwise it's... I don't know. Honestly, I think I want another Moon Pearl. And we'll save the rest. Let's go ahead and save our data. We are on the Broken Sky.
Excuse me, sir. May I have my glasses back?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Here you go. Cereza, how did you get such magical glasses?
The glasses aren't magic, silly. I can see the monsters without them.
Monsters? Not quite. So, has Bayonetta, I mean your mom, been fighting these big bad monsters for a long time?
Mummy is a witch, and witches protect people and are very strong. When I grow up, I'll be strong too, and I'll protect my mummy.
Wait, you think witches do what? Oh, forget it. No point in arguing with a little kid. I'll manage on my own.
I'm sure you will.
Ow!
Mummy!
Shit.
You never cease to amuse me, Cheshire. I suppose that's your next target? This is yours, little one. You didn't cry while I was gone, did you?
Nope.
Good.
Bayonetta, no matter how I ask, no matter how many times, You always say the same thing.
Come now, Kitty. You know it
A
was all just...
misunderstanding. You're so stubborn, you know that? My father, he was a journalist too. In fact, he was twice the man I could ever hope to be. He was obsessed with one case his entire career. A case so bizarre it took over his life. They could have made a movie of the details. The followers of darkness, the Umbra Witches, and their light world counterparts, the Lumen Sages, controlling everything with a power known as the Eyes of the World. Then, the Light and Dark clans suddenly disappeared from their medieval home in Europe. You may be familiar with the town. You're standing in it. Welcome to Vigrid, 500 years later.
500 years.
Each clan, working at the behest of the powers that be, sought to lead their fractured world towards peace. They both possessed an eye said to have the power to create history that they used to oversee the world. However, their spirit of cooperation did not last, for amongst them, a pair of young star-crossed lovers conceived a child that sent the clans on a path to ruin. The woman was thrown in jail, and the man exiled from his clan. However, the child remained with the Umbra, raised as a black sheep even amongst the darkness. Since the balance between light and dark had been lost, both clans spiraled into decay. Legend had it that the two eyes could be united to control reality itself. And this legend fueled ambition and desire, leading to a myriad of battles between the clans. In fact, it led to their mutual destruction. My father was mocked for buying such a fairy tale. However, I believed his story, and I believe it more than ever now that I've found you. The memory of the clan lingers on, despite the passing of 500 years. What on earth was my father searching for? And why did he have to die for it? I have to discover the truth with my own eyes. That's why I haven't given up my chase for it. Or you. The head of the Ithaval Group, the multinational that dominates Vigrid, recently tried to sell an enormous gemstone on the black market. If he isn't selling out in the open, it means we're going to have to acquire it by other means. And that starts by sneaking onto that jet.
Mummy, are you looking for something?
I am.
How did you lose it?
Little one, do you have anything you really like? Something really important to you?
Yes, this. I love it.
Where did you get this?
You gave it to me, Mummy, for my birthday.
When you love something, never lose it. Understand, little one? You must keep it safe, close to your heart.
Military transport in Valkyrie. Oh, I thought I lost it there for a second. Totally forgot that I had Odette on, and obviously Odette is not a great weapon for this stage. So, let's see, what to equip. Maybe these, but ooh. Wait a minute, I know that fist. It bears a seal of the sun. But look at all the pipes it's connected to. This is no simple object. Ooh. It's one of those magic flutes. There's also a secret here. Magic heart! Or broken witch heart. I think that's 2, I want to say. Oh, God! Yeah, I know that white fist. I don't think we are alone. Woo! Red hot shot. Nice. Ooh. Yeah. We are not alone. By the way, one of the red crows is over there in that cage. Be free, little crow! Valkyrie military transport. Unfittingly for a city of this small size, Vigrid plays host to a large military airbase. The roar of takeoff and landings that engulf the city are not that passengers of planes, but of incredibly large military transport jets known as Valkyries. I have been aboard American military transports many times in an official capacity and have seen many of the finest jets up close. However, none compares to even a distant view of the Valkyrie. The size difference is clearly evident, like the difference in size between a crow and an eagle. To think that something that large could fly in the sky is something that I still cannot believe despite having seen it with my own eyes. Of course, there is no doubt that the cargo it carries is quite dangerous, so seeing the plane's huge mass literally drop onto the runway during landings causes me to feel a deep anxiety, as if the weight of the plane were literally landing on my shoulders. It leads one to wonder what the authorities are bringing into this little principality, with all the extreme security they have in place. Vigrid has long since cut most ties of the outside world and has reared itself within its own unique culture. Perhaps it is this influence that led to the Valkyrie's equally unique design. At a glance, one can see the deep religious influence in this design. Or perhaps that view is simply our deference to a plane born of technology so different from our own that we simply nod our heads in astonishment at the miracle of flight. Just making sure I got everything. Okay, we're good. Whew. You guys. he was dead.
I've had it twice!
Gallahorn Defense Initiative. At the center of the man-made island of Isla del Sol, there is a display of sheer military force unimaginable for the likes of Vigrid, a display whose menacing power even I cannot shake. While there's very little public face to these efforts, if my information is correct, the military spending here rivals that of even the great powers in the world. Moreover, amongst the towers of enterprise and government, other buildings stand as anti-aircraft and countermeasures. These buildings, strategic defense known as the Gallahorns, are equipped with a battery of anti-aircraft surface-to-air missiles and have been placed into four corners of the island. What in the world would cause a small place like this to install such dramatic defenses? There's also word that the Americans are involved in the armament and expansion of the military complex here. It is said that Ithavoll Group is undertaking some sort of next-generation energy research and has thus traded rights to this technology for added force of arms. It is not a wholly unbelievable story. Seeing all of the military takeoffs, hiccups, and landings here in Vigrid, I don't want to think the destination is actually the place I call. By the way, we have a few more files to check out. Eustidia. Within Paradiso's divine will, also known as the cardinal virtues, Eustidia, or justice, is known to take a particularly strange physical manifestation. A larger mass covered with numerous faces and extending outwards via countless tentacles, Eustidia could easily pass for a demon. This may be due to the fact that those depicting the angel are filled beyond comprehension with awe at the sheer difficulty of encouraging justice in the world. Among Paradiso's divine will, there are those who believe that Eustidia is the closest to the cardinal virtues, to hell. Justice is said to be based upon rules established by man, to be followed by man, and changing one's viewpoint can lead to a change in what is evil. This uncertainty may be a manifestation of the existing folklore and depictions of Eustidia. I love the amount of thought that they put into the designs and the lore of these creatures, and how they tie in with, Christian virtues. Scolopendra, an infernal demon, the one that we used to destroy Eustidia. A vile centipede hailing from Freyentanta, a river of boiling blood in the depths of Inferno. Rumors speak of its body exceeding 10 kilometers in length. Moving unlike anything in size, its deftness allows it to wrap around and constrict its prey in the blink of an eye. When that door's a rockin', do come a knockin'. But we're not gonna go that way. We have a few more things to do first. First we'll get this. Which heart? And now we're actually going to go backwards. Oh, there's a gate there. Thank you. She saved me. And now we get an Alfheim. This is why we went back in the first place. Out-of-body battle. As usual, Kulchendra's really good for these. I see you! Okay, I let too many of them get in. Yeah, I let too many of them get close. I typically don't move it once I put it down. Whoops. Is that 4? I do believe that's 4. Gamora, we're supposed to be friends! Alright, let's get some real... you know what? Kulchendra's doing well for us. Let's stick with that for now. That was weird. Whoa. You know what? Screw this. Drop the damn thing. Stupid angel arm. Alright, you see what's back there? We are going to take a little trip into this engine. That's right, into the engine. get past these turbines, you need to enter witch time. So let these angels attack you. Whoops, not like that. And move past the turbine. Now here's the thing, you cannot move past them all. The witch time will be, the cancellation will be mandatory. So you can only move past one set of fans at a time. But just work your way back and eventually you'll be able to enter the outline. Use witch time. Okay, so the enemies can only be defeated in witch time. And in order... Yeah, and it's Golem! So we are going to do a special set here. Here we go. Ah, he attacked twice that time. I didn't always get the combo that I wanted off, but whatever, he's dead. Proceed as usual. Now how do we get back? The same way? Nah. I can't see shit. Yeah, to get back, you can destroy the engines. Jump back. Oh god! Okay, without falling off! Here we go. Alright. Now slowly levitate down. There we go! Alright. That door's obviously our next objective.
Back to your old self, are we? Why so glum? Something troubling you? Only your constant fretting over my state of affairs. I've no time to play games with you. No need to take out your stress on me, Bayonetta. It's clear you're worried for the girl.
Where she is, now. My, aren't we attached to our precious little one? Do you like it when she calls you Mummy? You're absolutely delusional. If I leave her, he'll never shut up about it, and his whining is twice as irritating as anything the child could muster. You've quite the tongue when it comes to curling round the truth. And what about you? What are you hiding? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these might mean something to you. I've no need for worthless junk.
I am well aware of my task, but you have forgotten that I do not need your help.
It seems your little friend is gone forever.
Fill them. Fill your eyes with hatred. Accept your violent fate. Accept it and earn the left eye. Prove you deserve it.
I don't have the... Oh, do I have it equipped? I don't have it equipped! Oh my god! Oh my god, I did have it equipped! Wrong button.
Cereza. Not yet. She isn't ready.
That is an intense fight, and one of my favorites in the game. Ooh, okay. Now, this is a good time to equip, Durga on the feet as lightning. As you can see, the floor is electrified, and we will be rendered immune to it. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. Nope, I was wrong. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Treasure of the clans, the eyes of the world. Several hundred years ago, the now-vanished clans of the Umber Witches and Lumen Sages stood as overseers of time immemorial, thriving from the remote European base known as Vigrid. However, their reign quickly came to a close, via a violent war that ended in their mutual destruction. Their war, lasting for 100 years, saw the witches and their campaign of assassination push them to the brink of victory. Yet the people's fear these powerful women spawned the witch hunts, and eventually both clans vanished into the ether. Long serving the powers that be, it is said that the clans did not use their power to interfere with history, but rather to protect its passage. We are told that they carried out these duties via use of the treasured eyes of the world. Yet, what this statement means is anyone's guess. What is clear is that the clan's very existence was closely linked to historical change, so much so that even kings and emperors feared the clan's power. There were two eyes of the world, one each controlled by the witches and the sages, which, when used together, were able to carry out their stated task of overseeing. To prevent the power of these eyes from being used for nefarious purposes, they were equally split, and the clans prohibited interrelations in an effort to maintain the balance of power that existed between them. The irony is that the grand war that led to the clan's destruction was sparked by these very treasures. After the downfall, the eyes of the world suddenly disappeared. Information about them is extremely limited. What sort of item were the eyes? What shape did they take? All this remains unknown. The black markets recently saw a large gemstone come onto the market bearing the name of the Eyes of the World. Although, it may be a different item under the same name, or even a mafia scam meant to gauge market reaction. There's no proof that the ancient treasure was actually a gem, but there's reliable, albeit troubling, information regarding the treasure and the CEO of the Ithavold Group. It is said that he is in search of some unknown item for his development project in next-generation energy. But whether it has any relation to this matter requires further research. Interesting. So no one really knows what shape the eyes actually take. So far, market research has indicated that they're gems, but... Jean 3. Love that pose! Bayonetta, unable to hide her worries about Cereza, finds her path blocked by another witch, Jean. Within her eyes lies not worry for the young child, but only blind ambition. She bats nary an eyelash at the statues revealing their connection. She bats nary an eyelash at the statues revealing their connection, standing coldly in Bayonetta's path. Fill your eyes with hatred. Accept your violent fate. Accept it and earn the left eye. Prove you deserve it. Mythic Chronicles, Chapter 3, Evelenda. Obviously, there's a lot going on right now, and we're reading books like some freaking nerd. Let's,
Little one, where are you? Little one, can you hear me?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Cereza!
Mommy! I'm so scared!
No crying now, little one. You know the rules. No cockroaches or crying babies. Time to
hold on tight, okay?
Okay.
Whoa! Oh, we're doing this! I see you! Are you supposed to be interrupted by that? There we go, now we're talking! More? Where am I? I couldn't even see myself. You know what? I like this more. Okay, time to move! Oh, you guys. What was that I missed? Was it an Alfheim, or was it a, hidden encounter? I believe it was a hidden encounter that I missed. Yep, I know which one it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire! Round over.
Yeah, I think I'm good on lollipops. Chapter 13, The Cardinal Virtue of Prudence. Once again, we find ourselves in abundance of halos.
Hey, check this out. What are you buying? Heard that in a game once.
Gee, I wonder which one. So maybe we should buy another accessory. Let's see. What will be useful? Honestly, the Evil Heart Rosary might be useful. Before I buy anything, first I want to ask, Rax, you say that you can't watch for very long, right? Let me get into the Moon Pearl just in case. Let me check to see how long the stream has been going on. 2:13. May not have heard me. This is because here's the thing. I don't know if I should call it here, you know, for tonight. You know, make it an early stream, and then picking up another time later. Or I mean tomorrow, obviously. If I call it here, then I'm definitely gonna, you know, pick it up tomorrow, which is definitely going to be the finale of the game. So I'm thinking about maybe just, you know, stopping here for now, and picking up tomorrow. Because here's the thing, I can go all in and finish the game, but I'm wondering if how prudent that will be. Because I'm kind of thinking of splitting this last part into 2 parts. In this case, I think I'll actually get the Gaze of Despair. You know what? The Gaze of Despair is just going to be used to get the Evil Heart Rosary anyway, so... You know what? Doesn't really matter. I'll get the Gaze of Despair. And now we're up to the Cardinal Virtue of Prudence. I think this will be the last chapter of the night.
Let's go!
It's okay, little one. I'll be right back.
Sapientia.
Another talkative type. I don't think I've got time to entertain your blather. I I'd much rather hear it straight from your boss.
Would say Daddy Act Bilkakulam? Behold, Organandra, Iandan Tosukulam Rahir, Tom A. Olam E Queen, Olam Longchi, Karamsan Tila, Olam Longchi, Karamsan, Orit Kazongo, Quaz.
The witch hunts.
Rest, I feel. Il Sarman Emma Gilpa, Ubre Ayadon Tozu, Tul Pax Rosi, Uauna Aldi, Galdan, Uauna Kaosko, Karma.
It's Phantom from Devil May Cry! Yeah, the proper reaction. He pauses right before. On hard mode, he attacks a lot faster. That's what I'm used to. Same here. He like just goes, bite, bite. Ah, I hit the wrong buttons.
have no idea why you would want this stone. It would look absolutely terrible on you. Much too flashy.
Non si vuole colpo tu valesca avanza.
Welcome aboard, Cheshire.
Oh, fucking hell!
Mummy!
I told you I'd be right back. Shouldn't you be, you know, flying this thing? I'm a bit occupied at the moment.
Mummy!
Well, so much for the subtle approach. We might as well have speakers on this thing blaring Ride of the fucking Valkyries.
Come now, we're VIPs. You know, nothing says you've made it in life like a private helicopter.
Then welcome aboard Air Luca, Flight 001. This is your captain, Luca, speaking. Fasten your safety belts, as this may be a bumpy flight.
Once again, I have done very, very much better, but there are some things I want to say, but I don't want to, just, blurt them out here. I'm gonna wait till the end of the game to say them. But yes, gold. You really can't complain with the gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire! Round over.
I was compelled to just start firing willy-nilly, and just play really impatiently, but then Joker's voice rang in my head. Calm down. To take my time and place those headshots. Alright, 6,000 heals. Yeah, that's not a lot, but, I don't know. Not like I'm in dire need of items right now, so yeah, just go ahead and do this. And it looks like we have made it to the Ithavoe building. Do I need anything at the gates of hell? No, I think I'm gonna save them. I want to get the Evil Heart Rosary. Ooh. Oh man, I have been sitting on my legs, and it has not been doing me well. Oh yeah, we're down here. Next up is going to be Chapter 14, Isla del Sol. But again, I do believe that I think I'm just going to call it here for the night. How long was this stream? This was a 2 hours and 31 minute stream, and yeah, like considering the amount of game left, it's like, if I keep playing, I'm going to be pushing it. So I think I'm actually going to stop here for tonight and resume tomorrow. Yeah, I think that sounds about good. Seems like more people are going to be available tomorrow anyway. At least, for now. So, and I'll try to start earlier as well. Alrighty, well then. To everybody who has been watching, whether you are live or watching the VOD, thank you very much for watching. I saved, right? I can never remember if I saved. Yeah, I did. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.